They steal the cards. Yes, they're taking the cards and they're replacing it at another Publix.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So then when you buy this card and you scan it and say I want $100 on it,
it goes to their, they already have it.
Right to their wallet or whatever it is.
Okay.
On December 17th, 2024, Martin County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to a Publix in Stuart, Florida, a routine employee tip that unraveled a multi-county federally prosecuted fraud operation.
Hello, how's it going? Do me a favor, have a seat.
What?
Have a seat for me.
Me?
Either one. You guys got your IDs on you?
Yeah.
Can you get that, please? Can you get your ID, please?
So,
She's getting it?
Yeah.
Okay, have a seat for me.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Both out of New York. All right. Do you know why we're here?
What?
Do you know why I'm here talking to you guys right now? Okay, I'll explain it to you in a minute, alright? 65 2 ID card numbers. Both IDs are out of New York. Come in. Transfer on your back. I'm gonna take them in my car. Okay. So we can separate them. They stop talking with you. Okay. You have a warrant.
He had a warrant.
Me?
He did. No, sit.
Should I also go?
He had a warrant.
What is warrant?
He had a warrant out of a different county for his arrest. Out of Sarasota.
Oh,
A warrant.
can you translate?
Chinese?
I don't know how to do.
Hold on.
So what should I do? Should I go with him?
No, hold on.
他有逮捕令，
For what?
从塞拉索塔
I think
What is which area?
theft 盗窃
Which area? Like New York, California? I don't know.
I'm unsure. I didn't.
我不确定，我没听到。
Can I?
Hold on. I will let you know more information. There you go. Hold on.
当我得到更多信息时，我会告诉你。
Can I get my phone because you?
Right now you're detained. Hold on.
现在你被拘留，并且不能离开。
Yep, you're gonna sit.
So detained
Until we can figure out what happened. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay.
to me.
Yeah, just sit.
How are you? Good. You speak English? A little bit. Stand up. Yeah, a little.
One more question is I need to check all today my stuff is
Your stuff's in the room.
Yeah, so what should I do?
We'll let the manager know.
Alpha 7, 750.
You want to get something out of your room?
Alpha.
What
Do
do you want?
you have something you want to get out, like a phone or something?
You have ID?
Brian has her ID.
My
Eastbound Martin Highway.
my laptop.
Laptop? You can't take your laptop.
Because it's from my companies. From my
Okay.
so I
We'll take that. You have your phone?
Yes.
Is your turn?
Yes, I was just going to ask you. And also, she wants to know if we can get her 2 phones. 2 phones? 3 phones.
2 phones and 3 laptops.
2 phones and 3 laptops. The door's open. 70's sitting at the open door.
Oh, okay.
According to deputies, the scheme involved removing brand new gift cards, scratching off the protective seals to record account numbers and PINs, then resealing the packaging and placing the cards back on store shelves. In some cases, cards were swapped with ones stolen from other locations. Customers would unknowingly purchase the compromised cards, only to discover the funds had already been drained once activated. Detectives believe the operation affected numerous stores across South Florida, leaving behind significant financial losses.
Okay. So how we? Who gets charged? Or who's the victim?
State says right now it's Publix because they're the ones that
their property, which
Not technically.
I can't in my brain make it make sense because they don't.
I know.
Whatever the gift cards,
Wouldn't it be
whoever the gift card,
the business of the gift card?
right? Which is, I don't know what gift cards they
Well,
are.
right now we got Macy's, we got Home Depot, Dick's, all kind of stuff being sold.
Target.
Yeah, and that's just what my guys are finding today. That's not what else.
What are they doing? Did you see video?
Yeah, I went to the store. So they come in with stacks of cards that they've already cut from another store, and they take the numbers and they package that. They reseal it with like hot glue. The little brown package gift card comes in. So like the girl walks in and goes to like Amazon or Target and takes the stack of them, basically walks away, and then the guy comes in with the other ones that they've already cut, and he puts them back in place. So they now take the uncut cards and they go cut them somewhere else, and it looks like they go to another store and replace them. So when I buy a gift card, I ring it up and I put $100 on it to Publix, and then I go and give it to him, and he opens it later. The card's cut, the numbers are cut out of them. And as soon as I activate, the Publix manager told me as soon as I pay for it at Publix, $100, somehow they get notice of that serial number or that number, and they're able to use it online or whatever. And you might not open it for until next month or 6 months.
They activate it immediately.
Immediately, as soon as I pay for it, and I put $100 on it.
I'm assuming it gets activated when you
South 110 pass up.
So
when you do this right here, when they scan it and they tell you how much you want to put on, $100, and then it probably goes to whatever card was connected to this one. But they already have the numbers ready to go. It's probably already implemented
So
like
they're
into a wallet or something.
stealing cards and then replacing them with old cards.
No.
So they take this card, they open it up, take the card inside it, take the numbers off of it, and they probably download it into like a wallet.
Okay.
And then they reseal it, and then they take it, they steal the cards. Yes, they're taking the cards and they're replacing it at another Publix.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So then when
Okay.
you buy this card and you scan it and say I want $100 on
it goes to they already
right to
have
their
it.
wallet or
Okay.
whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
The original number.
Because they already
Yeah.
activated it.
Yeah, they already activated it through their thing.
Okay.
When dispatch confirmed an active Sarasota County arrest warrant, the legal framework shifted entirely. Under Florida Statute Section 9:01.04, deputies are authorized to execute an outstanding warrant on contact elevating the encounter from a Terry stop to a full custodial arrest supported by independent probable cause. The language barrier is the most significant legal vulnerability in this case. Miranda versus Arizona. 1966 requires rights advisements be delivered in a language the suspect understands. Any incriminating statements made before a qualified Mandarin interpreter, provided that advisement, face a suppression challenge in federal court. Not misconduct, but a prosecutorial vulnerability. On the federal charges, 18 U.S.C. Section 1029b2 conspiracy to possess 15 or more unauthorized access devices requires only agreement and knowing participation. Possession threshold, 15 cards. Recovered approximately 100. Concealing evidence in a toilet establishes consciousness of guilt and potential obstruction under 18 U.S.C. Section 1519.
Here's my Publix one. So some of them they peel the sticker off, but some of them they cut the top section of the card. See that whole section's missing?
Yeah.
They cut it right off.
Okay.
But some of them,
And then they're putting this.
They're stealing the numbers and then putting the cards back in.
Yeah, they put the card back in, they glue it shut.
I mean, it's a great scam.
Yeah.
Because think about it, Christmas right now.
Yeah. Everybody
Oh,
thinking.
yeah, everyone's buying this card.
Yeah, I don't know what to buy you, so I'm just gonna get you.
Yeah, please.
And then he opens it and it's cut. And
That $100 would be. What do you want?
so then I guess if at that point, once I pay for it, I'm the victim. I put $100 on it.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
And then whoever owns
That is-
them,
that
they're
is
cutting the
not
card,
gonna
so
be
they're
Publix
damaging it.
It's not Publix.
But here's the thing, also the manager, she saw what they did, which stacks they put on, so she pulled all them. Some of them she opened them, and they weren't cut or taken yet. It's a good gift card, but she's throwing it in the garbage.
Jesus.
And I said, what, don't you have to give that back to Amazon or something? She goes, no, they don't deal with that at all.
That's what I mean.
They didn't, nobody put money on it, and I guess they're not taking a loss on the actual physical card, because it costs them to make those cards. So I don't know if Amazon wants to be a victim.
Well, we don't know who wants to. See, that's
Right.
the whole problem is that's why we need the state to take over the victim and then go after
Kristen said no.
Yeah, Kristen said Publix.
Kristen Chase.
Chase.
It has to be Publix.
It's Publix, but
Publix has to have a service with them because
they're purchasing.
and they got to be getting money from that. Like every time that they do a gift card, they have to be getting money back from.
she said, who has the property right now? That's who the victim is. Publix?
Sure. We'll let Publix be the victim.
I mean, there's
Then-
no monetary loss at this point. It's
No.
just a scheme to defraud, so
Right.
we could just make it Publix.
Yeah.
So,
I guess
Because they are scheming to defraud Publix. They
Yeah.
are doing that.
plus maybe Publix is the actual victim since they cut the card and Publix still possesses it as theirs to sell.
And it's damage
And then you're giving the money to Publix to put it on the card.
yeah, but it's just going on a card. That's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're taking possession of the cash.
But it's just being transferred, essentially. Like,
It's whoever is going to buy the card. Is the true
Right.
victim, but
right.
This is stuff that came out of the toilet.
Yeah.
Look at this.
yeah.
Cards. All kinds of stuff. Yeah, and there's more. The toilet is clogged. We need to take the toilet off. God only knows what else is in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's trash.
Okay.
And,
And then
this.
found this.
Wait till you see this. Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah, we found hundreds in there.
Oh my God, look at this.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and write a statement for me?
Sure.
I'm going to go put this back in my car. I'm not allowed to go back in the apartment.
Okay.
The Martin County Sheriff's Office receives an A- legally sound stop excellent evidence recovery. Deduction no qualified interpreter secured on scene, creating Miranda exposure in the federal record. Cowan Loy receives a C+. Physical compliance during arrest is credited. An 8-month multi-city operation and active evidence concealment are not. Lingam Chen receives a B- cooperative at contact. Degree of operational involvement not fully established from footage alone. Immigration consequences under a student visa are severe regardless of conviction outcome. Key takeaway. Gift card shimming is federally prosecutable the moment 15 or more cards are possessed with intent. No victim needs to activate a card for charges to attach. Retailers hold property rights. The scheme to defraud is complete at tampering. For law enforcement, a language-appropriate Miranda advisement is not a procedural courtesy. It is a constitutional requirement that directly affects the admissibility of every statement that follows. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to cover in the comments below. Thank you for watching.